A chapter in my story still unknown. I may not know the ending till it's finished, but I'll understand it all when I get home. I don't have to understand to trust the Savior's hand. My story began when the Creator said, I've got a plan, I know what I will do. He gave me breath, a heartbeat, a family to love. Then He promised He'd always see me through. I don't have to understand to trust the Savior's hand. And each day I searched for the Father's will, until the chapter when I realized I'd sinned. It was an exciting chapter when I heard the good news. I repented and asked the Savior in. I don't have to understand to trust the Savior's hand. After that chapter were disappointments and joys, a family of our own, precious girls and special boys. That chapter was filled with sunshine and laughter, and I thought the story might end in my happy ever after. I don't have to understand to trust the Savior's hand. Then the kids grew up and it was time to retire. Plans were made to travel to our heart's desire. Those were meant to be our happy golden years, but soon that chapter ended in broken hearts and falling tears. I don't have to understand to trust the Savior's hand. Soon I was alone and asked the Father why. Why did I have to watch my precious loved one die? What could your reason be? I'd really like to know. And instead of happy times, I sank to an all-time low. I don't have to understand to trust the Savior's hand. Grandchildren came, and though that brought me such joy, I waited anxiously, but that didn't end my story. For God said, my daughter, I still have a plan for you. Just follow me each day, and I'll show you what to do. I don't have to understand to trust the Savior's hand. Friends were brought into my life who I met along the way, but soon those precious friends you gave, you also took away. Each chapter gets closer to my book's the end. I've learned many lessons from where I am and where I've been. I don't have to understand to trust the Savior's hand. I've learned not to make plans, but follow you each day, and you reveal your will before you call me away. So as my story begins to close, I thank the Lord above that even through the sad times, He led me with His love. I don't have to understand to trust the Savior's hand. The most important lessons that I've learned in life was to trust in Jesus Christ when my heart was full of strife. For only you the Savior's hand. No, you don't have to understand to trust the Savior's